Hello, my name is Ashley Washington, and this is my presentation on the career path, the road into cybersecurity. The topics that we'll be covering in this presentation is professional organizations, program of study requirements, volunteer opportunities, and career search information, and I will be also displaying my references. Professional organizations. Professional organizations is where I found communities within cybersecurity or within tech that I could collaborate and also network with. Within my research, I come to terms with the three organizations you see on the screen. Women in Cybersecurity, WISIS, or however you will pronounce that, which their focus is on increasing the representation of women in cybersecurity. IEEE, which was an organization I was a part of in my undergrad, which is kind of like a LinkedIn for electrical and technical communities, in order for us to also share information and gather and collaborate and network at events. And SANS Institute, which also a big part of their organizations that they have free resources, training, and certifications and scholarships for their graduate students as well. Women in cybersecurity and SANS do have a scholarship opportunity coming up. Those I think those applications will be opening up in either April or March, and their programs will be starting the next fall. So those are two programs that I do plan on applying to, and hopefully I am able to implement them into my journey. Okay, program and study requirements. So I'm basically gonna go over like the requirement that is needed for me in Grand Canyon University's Master's in Cybersecurity program. Right, so this program is a 34 credit hour program. Okay, I'm projected to, if I don't have to retake any classes or if the class continue to be available like they are, then I'm projected to graduate in the fall of 2016. I mean, not 2016, 2026, my apologies. Have to maintain at least a C minus GPA, so that's at least like a 72 in my classes. I didn't see this as an actual requirement, but with doing my research for a lot of the entry level cybersecurity jobs, these are the type of certifications that these people are holding or that they're asking for, especially, if you don't really have like that hands on experience, which most don't want it like at least five. But GIAC Security Plus and CISSP. And one of the organizations that I'm going to talk about up next later is CompTIA. They have a lot of material on being able to study for those. I think they're one of the top ones or best ones on the internet to kind of use one of those programs. And also like Coursera and Google, like they'll kind of get you there too. What I have shown here are the courses that I am currently in and will be taking by the time I am ready to graduate. The three that I have outlined in the box, I will be connecting those to the careers because one of the careers that I picked, most of the skills that are in those three classes are the skills that most companies are looking for. So those are the ones that I feel like kind of are the most important, which I feel like all of them are. But when it comes to transferring that knowledge to a job, my research showed that these three are the most sought out for classes. So my next one is volunteer opportunities. I kind of see this as finding your community a little bit connected to like the networking collaboration as well, but this is like more so for you to kind of possibly get your hands on depending on the organizations that you pick. And the two that I have, the first two I have, which is the Women in Cybersecurity and the Cyber Trust America, they have local offices here in Alabama. I know Women in Cybersecurity. They have an Alabama affiliate chapter. Okay, and their type of volunteer is more like helping out with local events, outreach, mentorship programs, Also lending my talents such as on cybersecurity projects with schools, hospitals, or nonprofit organizations like can't really think of any right now, but nonprofit organizations. Cyber Up and TechSoup, I added those because those are more like a virtual component. So although they're not so much hands-on, I'll also be doing these same things just virtually, just not on a local level. And I think it will also help me practice and troubleshoot my problems when I'm doing cybersecurity. Coming from education, I do believe that teaching is also a good way to learn. You get to learn your mistakes, and then also it'll kind of give me insight of what the job kind of is like, and kind of let me be able to decide on is this really the type of work that I want to do? Do I want to implement this in a different kind of way? That type of stuff. So I feel like that's where volunteering and finding my community will help out with my career path. So the career that I chose is information security analyst as an entry level job. And what you'll be doing is carrying out or planning out security measures to protect organizations, computer networks, and systems. Usually working with computer companies, consulting firms, businesses, finance businesses. Um, that they do usually want a BS computer science, but since I have my bachelor's in other sciences, then a master's in cybersecurity was the way to go. So the three classes that I talked about when we were talking about my requirements in order for me to gain this degree is penetration testing and risk management, which with that that's basically me getting my ethical hacking skills needed for detection and prevention and alleviating mistake attacks if any attacks happen. So with me going into information security analyst, of course that's a skill they want me to know, especially since my technical paper will be on that. Um, with enterprise cyber law and compliance strategies, that's me needing to know the laws and the regulations going on, so I don't get my company sued. So of course I need to know ethically what can happen, what cannot happen, what I'm responsible for, what I'm not responsible for. Okay, and the next would be the technology implementation of security solutions. So, of course, being an information security analyst, you do need to be solution based. That's what most technical fields want anyway. And my whole thing is about finding solutions about cyber attacks or preventing them from happening. So, it's good that I need the skills on like firewalls, encryption tools, and detection systems, like how to manage those solutions and the best solutions needed. So that's what I gathered from my research from my the professional organizations to the volunteering that I should do to the requirements needed for my degree that also connects to a job by the descriptions and some of the certifications that I would need. And here are my references. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. I hope it's very informative and made you think about a career in information security analyst, cybersecurity.